All right, what is up and welcome back to the channel. ARC Raiders just dropped their Flashpoint update. It's the end of the month, and just like Embark Studios said, they're going to be holding off on their bigger updates for the end of each month. And right now we have the Flashpoint update. The first main headline of this update is the new ARC Operation Close Scrutiny. This update brings a brand new map condition built around the ARC Assessor, which appears to land carrying high valuable loot. So the catch here is that there's less loot within the map, so it's going to push all the raiders towards this objective in order to gain this loot. But of course, you already know, since everyone's going to be pushing that one objective, it's going to be higher risk and possibility of getting eliminated, so be careful. Then we have a brand new ARC called the Vaporizer. Basically, this ARC is another flying ARC, but this one shoots lasers, which pretty much could vaporize you, or in this case burn you to death. So you're gonna have to be careful with this one, because at least from the footage or from the first initial gameplay, this thing has quite the accuracy. So you may want to hide or run around cover to make sure you don't get burned alive here with this brand new ARC. And with this update, we also have some brand new weapons and gear. The first one being the Kanto, a medium ammo. That's right, a medium ammo SMG, which is going to be pretty good for anywhere from medium to close range fights. And I've yet to try it more than, a couple of games, so I'm not quite sure how devastating this weapon is, but it's definitely one to watch out for. The next one being a legendary energy shotgun called the Dolabra. Hope I'm saying that correct. D-O-L-A-B-R-A. Dolabra, that's how I'm going to say it. And this thing could pierce right through ARC enemies' shield or, armor. And at least from other footage I've seen online, it's quite devastating and may be a meta gun here inside of the new update. And the last thing being a brand new gear or equipment or whatever you want to call it, deployable, calling a surge coil. Basically electrifies your opponents or arcs, so you drop it, throw it, and it'll neutralize your opponent for the meantime, so you can kind of reposition. And if you're in either a PvP situation or you're fighting arc, you're gonna get yourself in a better spot, hopefully by using this brand new surge coil. So with that being said, not only do we get a brand new ARC enemy here inside of the update, but we got two brand new weapons and a brand new deployable to use to combat these brand new ARCs. So it's not just a brand new ARC, we also got some new weapons. And one thing that they've been teasing for a while in, the trailers and the sneak peeks and the teasers is that the Shredders have escaped, or someone left the door open at Stellamontes. So now with that being said, with this brand new update here, the Shredders are now making their way around all the different maps, including Dan Battlegrounds, Buried City. All these iconic maps are now going to be featured in all these new maps, so you're going to have to keep your eyes open. And one of the things I'm excited about is they made a big improvement on crafting. This is a really good quality of life upgrade, and it makes things a lot easier or more organized if you're trying to craft, certain weapons or materials. So with this update here, you'll be able to fulfill all your missing items and organize them on one page rather than, scrolling through different tabs or trying to scroll down. Or trust me, I had this problem too, where I was trying to remember how many of certain items I picked up or needed. And then I had to either scroll down or go to a different tab just to find out everything is kind of condensed and everything is more organized, which may seem like a small update, but for me is a pretty big update here. Let me know your thoughts about this one. And of course, we can't forget good old Scrappy. Now, with this update, he actually becomes even more useful. So there's a slight new mechanic where, depending on what you feed Scrappy, he's going to be able to gather or, go out there and get certain type of loot that you need, certain types of loot, depending on the type of food that you feed him. Yeah, Scrappy seems to be quite the greedy guy, but nonetheless, he's Scrappy. He's been there since day one. So now he's actually extremely useful here in this game, or more than usual. And you're going to get way more valuable items if you keep feeding him. So make sure to take care of good old Scrappy. And with this update, we have that high gain antenna project with, Celeste and Shawnee. They're trying to figure out some weird, strange aerial phenomenon, like signals that they're receiving. If you're into the lore and everything, this is dope because I like the fact that they keep the storyline going, and it's not just these quality of life updates or just dumping random brand new arcs into the game. It kind of puts together the story and everything that's going on within ARC Raiders, which I think Embark Studios does an amazing job with. And of course, we have some patch changes with this update. One of the first ones being that now these locked rooms, that require certain keys, and depending on the rarity of the key, these rooms are going to have higher loot or better value if you make your way into these rooms and loot up. A big patch of no update here is if you're one of those players like myself that drop into every map with a custom loadout, you're actually now going to receive priority over players that are jumping into it with a free loadout. So with that, that means we get prioritized to go in there, and you know, someone that's just running in there with free loot doesn't go and end up pretty much raiding all the good stuff and doesn't have much to risk compared to someone that's jumping in with the custom loadout. This is a W update. And lastly, I think they improved the audio, like the clarity, the positioning of the arcs and everything. So I thought that the audio was pretty good as it was, but apparently with this update, they've improved it even better. So I'll take it. So with that, I think the update was one that was much needed. I know there was a lot of talk within the last month that ARC Raiders was losing its steam and that it needed a brand new update or a massive update. I'm not going to call this a massive update because it's not like they overhauled the entire game, but it was definitely a much needed update, especially with, you know, the game kind of going a bit stale and the player count kind of dropping and a lot of people not really making content around the game itself, me included. So with that being said, now we're going to jump into some gameplay, check out, you know, 1 or 2 matches of the brand new update here, the Flashpoint update inside of ARC Raiders. So I appreciate you guys. If you want to stick around for the gameplay, feel free, drop a comment, hit that subscribe button. We're going to jump into it, check some stuff out. And if not, much love. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. ARA, it's time to jump into ARC Raiders. Let's go.
Wait, hold on. What's this? Oh, no.
You heading up?
Just got back.
How is it up there?
Gonna be at Lance's all night.
That bad, huh?
Those are repeating pulses. That's not tectonic movement.
Hey, watch out for shredders up there.
Running spaceport, don't worry about it.
My kid says they're all over.
I'll take my chances.
That'll be 6,000. Whatever you're about to ask is extra.
Word is you're working on something new. Okay. My mistake.
Come back later.
These patterns don't make sense.
What are you talking about?
Shawnee, you're gonna want to hear this. Are you alone?
I'm alone.
My readings are all over the place.
Well, what do we need?
New tech. We can't see anything up there.
So, better antennas?
Yes, and we're gonna need way more of them.
All right. It's gonna take a lot of hands, though.
I'll open up my box of bribes.
All right, so we're in the game. A couple of things before we get things started here. I want to let you guys know. If you're noticing, this is a new character here, a new skin. He's inside of the item shop or the store, whatever you want to call it, the Brigade set. And yeah, this outfit is pretty dope. 3 colorways, blush blue, alabaster is like a yellow. That's the one I'm running, kind of like a gold and charcoal theme, I guess you could call it. And a black and green outfit. I think these look pretty cool. And then of course with the helmet, you can keep just the headgear on. You can take it off completely, or you can have it open, kind of like Thor. It kind of reminds you a little bit, or Flash. And the visor as well. You can take the visor, you can put them up or down. So I'm gonna rock it like that with the helmet on. The hip bag, you can take it on or off. Same thing with the pants. Summertime, you want to rock some shorts, go for it. These pauldrons, that's what they call pauldrons. Yeah, that's the one that goes on the shoulder. You can also equip those. The mask, you could do a scarf around your neck, or you can do kind of like a mask, the scarf around your mouth, or to conceal yourself, although you're already wearing a helmet. Or you could just completely remove it. So we leave it at that. Show the pads on and off on the right hand, and a tech bag, so you can remove that tech bag. With that, you also get the electrician backpack, 3 colorways. We're rocking this one here. And then of course Scrappy, if you saw the footage earlier, he looks pretty cool with this kind of like the same helmet. So he looks kind of futuristic, Thor, Iron Man-ish, Marvel theme. So yeah, so the Brigade set is in here. Something also that I noticed, there is one more set that's available that for whatever reason, at least for me right now, or maybe it's a glitch and it's not showing on the screen. If you were to go, let's say for example, if you were to purchase this bundle and you need Raider tokens. Okay, so it's not showing. Hold on a second. That's weird. Oh, there you go. So the Wasp Hunter set right here is 2,400. This is everything it comes with, including that weird helmet for Scrappy. I don't know. Me personally, I don't like this one, but for some reason it's not showing up on the item shop. Maybe it's gonna show up tomorrow or something. Who knows? But right now, you technically, I guess, I tried purchasing it and it gave me an error message. So I think this is a glitch. It's probably going to come out maybe tomorrow I don't know. It was supposedly part of the, you know, update set, but it's not currently in the store. But if you do try to like purchase tokens, this will appear on your screen. And the Wasp Hunter set is 2,400 Raider tokens. But as you can see right now, it's not featured in the storefront, so you don't see it anywhere here. As you can see, yep. Thought I was going crazy at first because I was like, wait, where is it? And then when I went to purchase this one, it appeared on my screen the same way I did when I tried to purchase the Raider tokens. So maybe it's releasing tomorrow. Maybe I'm not quite sure. Maybe I'll have to double check, but that's the new thing inside of the store here, or item shop, depending on what game you play and how, you know, you use the things. So once again, we're running this guy like this with this colorway here with the mask and the electrician backpack, my little 6-pack and my Walkman. So we're going to be running this right now. And let's get into a match here. See how it goes, just for the sake of it. You know, I need to still, I'm like way behind on things. I'm trying to level up my explosive station, my gear bench, my refiner, and of course the gunsmith. And we're scrappy all the way up to level 5. We need more apricots, mushrooms, and we're still working on the high antenna project, the new thing that they just dropped in this update. Things we're gonna do, just jump into one match, see how it goes. As you can see here, you got the close scrutiny at Blue Gate right now. 14 minutes and 30 seconds left. So once again, no active locked doors, decreased amount of overall loot value. So I'm not going to waste at least this clip or video for this right now. And increased amount of ARC loot if you go, and especially if, you know, you go towards that ARC, or it's the whole ARC operation thing going on. I'm thinking of jumping into a match of Spaceport and trying to maybe go into these mechanical areas here to try to get some of the stuff I need, or, you know, my quest, I guess you could call it, to upgrade my benches and whatnot. And remember, like I said, they also did the whole crafting thing, which is pretty cool. If you want to like track, you know, you want to craft something. Unfortunately, it doesn't let me right now do it while matchmaking is happening, but it is pretty organized. It's pretty cool, and it makes things a lot easier and more simplified when it comes down to trying to craft, let's say, a weapon or something within, you know, one of your benches. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I like it. So let's get into matching. Let's see if we could get a successful raid out of this one here, and then hopefully continue leveling up my workbenches and everything else that I need. So let's have some fun here. Put this real quick. Give me a second, guys. Right, so it looks like we already have something here.
Did you bring those grenades, Raider? Our new designs look great on paper, but I'll need someone to chuck them at some machines.
And I already started off on the wrong foot. Why did I even bother with that thing? Great. Let's loot it while we're at it, huh? At least we got something we needed. Typically around these plants here, you'll find the prickly pears and stuff. So let's see if we I knew I should have found a way to get cover on that, and my smart idea was to shoot at it first without knowing where I was going to be able to run or get cover. Let's see. Nope. Typically, once again, around these plants you find prickly pears. Unless I missed it, I don't see it on the floor. All right, let's not get too distracted. Let's make our way straight to like vehicle maintenance. We need like motors, which also you can find within these cars. But well, that was quite an interesting start there. I could have went into this building, got cover, and then try to attack it, but of course I had to jump the gun. Nothing in here. Whenever I record something, whenever I'm recording a video, always the most interesting things happen. Okay, let's make our way this way. We got another guy here. Mushrooms. Yes, we always need mushrooms. These are very hard to find. The entrance to this building. Let's go to vehicle maintenance. I need to find some motors and stuff like that. I don't know how much luck I'm gonna have, but oh, and by the way, this is the new surge coil I found in a previous match. This thing right here. So this surge coil right here is the new deployable that's in the new update. Basically like almost like a shot grenade. Electrifies. All right, so I came here, but I haven't found anything that I need. Oh, something's on me. I need my anvil, and I don't even have an anvil blueprint. Let's see if I trick it. How did that catch me? No way that thing caught me. Okay, I'm dead. Alright, that thing is no joke, huh? This is why I need anvil, because this Pharaoh, this whole reload. He's gonna get me killed. That Stitcher got me out of a very rough spot here because I was about to die. Gotta get more of those because I'm out of shield recharges after that unfortunate incident. Why? Okay. Why is there a rocketeer inside of here? Do I even have enough ammo? Maybe not. All right, so this whole match is turning out to be a whole complete different. That thing is waiting for me in here, and I want no parts.
Let's go to the control tower.
Let's see, maybe we head that way. Oh, we got a shredder up there. So the shredders are here inside. Careful, man. There's a shredder and a gun in here, dude.
Where is he?
On the third level. Hold on.
Explosives for this.
Yeah, I got caught in the same predicament. He's up here somewhere.
I killed one at the other warehouse, but that was all of my grenades.
Got it. Yeah, it's up there. I see it.
Shredder, up there.
Oh, I see it.
Okay. All right. Now I got real.
Damn. Oh, what? Oh, no.
At least I got it. Yeah, this is not how I was intending to start this match. I think there's a turret up here.
Aw, fucking spiders. I hate these things.
They are annoying. I think a hornet just crept inside. Be careful. All right, take care of that turret. That's one more down. That's one less thing.
Sorry, what was that?
That was one less thing.
Yeah. Did you get
The shredder? Yeah.
Head home at the east elevator.
We might have to quit while we're ahead here, guys. Now, if we can make it past that Rocketeer without dying, that'd be great. Get some steroids to get out of here. Gotta loot up real quick. Is anything good? We do need that. Try to get out of here, guys. Gotta go around this whole wall. Well, this is quite the interesting raid. Well, at least you guys got to see that, yes, those shredders are here. I also showed you guys the search core that I actually haven't used. I should have used it probably maybe on that shredder. But let's use some steroids and let's get out of here, hopefully. In one piece. There's a Raider cache here. I could probably get some band-aids. Or bandages, I mean. Yes.
10 minutes.
Let's call it. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. No, this one's closed. Uh-oh.
Let's head home at the west elevator.
Okay, guys. Things just got a little more interesting right now. I think we can make as long as we don't run into any trouble here. I don't want to have to use this adrenaline shot just yet. But like I said, this thing has become very clutch in a lot of situations. And this might be one of those. Let's try to go the long way around because I hear that bombardier or whatever the hell that thing is. And I am not trying to engage. I have to be tactical now. I got to be very careful here. All right, let's try to get our stamina up just in case if we need to dodge anything. All right, this seems to be something there. Be careful. Right now, survival mode. So many things you gotta hide from or outrun. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. No, I don't deal with that. Don't want to get spotted by that thing. That the flamethrower thing. Thing almost took me out at the beginning of the match. Yes, it was. If I had an anvil, I could probably defend myself better, but get it around. Run, dude, run. I really don't want to fight none of these things right now. I may attract the attention of other ones. And of course, there would be a Rocketeer right there. Oh, this is going to be a nightmare. We might not make it out of this. This is out in the open. This is quite intense. What side is the button on? Okay, okay, okay. We may make it. Shit.
All Raiders, we have ARC on screen. 5 minutes left. Go find a way home. I repeat, 5 minutes.
This one thing is blocking it. Don't move, dude. I think I can make it out of here. Oh. Something disabled it. Get the hell out of here, man. That was a close one. All right, guys, that was quite not as exciting, but definitely, as you can see, we traversed this entire map from point, I guess, number 4 here, where we automatically started the match on the wrong foot. Worked our way in here, got a firefly, dealt with a shredder, more fireflies, a turret, a wasp, took down one of those snitch scanners, found loot all the way around here, and avoided half or nearly almost all those arcs. Guys, as you can see here, once again, brand new outfit. Let me get my camera out the way for 1 second. We have the brand new outfit right here, part of the brigade set here. And then we have this new surge coil deployable device. And yes, we interacted with a shredder. So we got a shredder gyro here, which we're gonna probably use for, you know, I think I actually need it for some of the quests. So with that being said, not the craziest match here, but you know, I just wanted to show you, at least you guys got to see brand new operator skin, whatever you want to call it, outfit, which is in the store right now. The new deployable, I didn't use it, but you saw it in play. The fact that the shredders are now randomly in different areas of the map, as you can see right there, that thing could have took me out. And last but not least, once again, here we go, Rappy the Rooster with his cool new helmet. And remember, if you feed him stuff, you can claim these things here. And you can give them, right now I need these for like certain upgrades and quests, so I'm not going to feed them, but the more you feed them, the better the loot. And also if you hover over the item, as you can see here, Lemon, the basic haul, he'll get chance of getting explosive station material equipment. The apricot will give you metal parts, the prickly pear rubber parts, the agave plant assorted seeds, the mushroom plastic parts. There's a fruit mix now, so if you mix I guess different fruits, or I'm not sure if you can get actual mixed fruits, who knows, but it gets all types of things: rubber parts, fabric, chemicals, metal parts, plastic parts assorted. And the olives give you medical or fabric, basically, for medical lab material. So this is brand new in the update once again. And then of course, if you want to craft anything here, it makes things a lot easier. So for example, let's say you wanted to craft a heavy shield, you hit acquire resources, and right here it says input what you're gonna need, which are 2 things that we have: resource acquired, and yeah, that this is basically what you need. Advanced electrical components plus an arc circuitry will give you the power rod that you need, because you need a power rod. And you need this, the voltage converter. So it tells you what you have. This is the input you need, and you can craft it, acquire and craft, and then you can get yourself a heavy shield. So makes things a lot easier, because as you can see here, require resources, power rod, voltage converter. Then you got to go over here, double check or either track and see if you have it or not, or how do I even craft this if I need to craft it, because I don't have a power rod. But so if I didn't know, I would right now look at it and go, I don't have a power rod. But if you were to go to acquire resources with these 2, you can craft a power rod, and then you would complete the heavy shield. But at first glance, you wouldn't know. So with that being said, guys, hopefully you enjoy the content here. Nothing crazy. Broke down the brand new update at the beginning. One quick match here that was quite interesting, to say the least. And we luckily made it out alive. So I'm going to keep playing. I'm going to keep going. You know, I'm going to check out as well the closed scrutiny map here that they got going on, where it appears there's also, it's actually right now in damn, I always call it damn battlegrounds. So hopefully you guys enjoy the content. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think? W update, any remarks or any questions, you let me know. You already know what it is. ARC, I'm signing off. Hopefully you made it to the end of the video. Hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a good one. Peace.